You are welcome back to Ashilebel at Fat Online Academy. So here is a beautiful trigonometric question, and it's also a WAEC question. Now, ABCD is a rectangle such that side AB is greater than side BC, or line AB is greater than line BC, and O is the midpoint of DC. If OB is equal to 0.1 meter and angle BOC is equal to theta, find an expression for the perimeter of the rectangle in terms of theta. Find also the values of R correct to 2 decimal places and beta correct to the nearest degree for which the perimeter is R cos theta minus beta. Reduce to 2 decimal places the greatest possible value of the perimeter. It's a WAEC question. So the first thing is that we have to sketch that rectangle. So rectangle, we know that rectangle has 2 lengths and 2 breadths, and the length is greater than the breadth. So we were told that line AB is greater than BC. That means AB is one of the lengths. So AB, and here is BC. So you can see that this AB is greater than BC. So AB is length and it is greater than the breadth. So here is D. Now, and 0 is the midpoint of DC. This is line DC. You know, we're sketching, so don't mind my diagram. So 0 is the midpoint of DC. So let's assume that here is the middle of DC. So that's the midpoint, and it is given as 0, as O, as the midpoint of DC. If OB is 0.1 meter, this is O, this is B. So we have to join the 2 points together. So this is line OB. This is line OB, and it's given as 0.1 meter. And angle BOC is theta. So this is theta. Find an expression for theta of the rectangle in terms of theta. Now, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the addition of all sides of a plane shape. Rectangle is a plane shape. Now, it has 4 sides. So 2 lengths and 2 breadths. So addition of all these sides is what we know as perimeter. So we now say perimeter of rectangle is equal to length plus length plus breadth plus breadth. So perimeter will now be equal to 2 lengths plus 2 breadths. So you can say that perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into bracket factorize to house length plus breadth. Now from here, the next thing that we need to do now is that we have to find the breadth and we need to find the length. So this is line CB or BC, line BC, and here is line OC. So you can see that this one has formed a right angle triangle. So let's draw it out. This is B, this is O, and this is C. This is 90 degrees. Here is theta. So this angle will be beta. So from here, we need to find BC, and we need to find OC. We have known OB to be equal to 0.1 meter. So from here, you can see that this side, this theta is looking at BC. So that means BC is the opposite side of this angle theta, and OC is the adjacent of this angle theta. So BC is the opposite, OC is the adjacent, OB is the hypotenuse. So we have known the hypotenuse to be equal to 0.1. So here is opposite. So to find BC, we need to use SOHCAHTOA. That is, so sin theta is equal to what? Opposite over hypotenuse. That is so. Now, what is our opposite? Opposite is line BC over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 0.1. Now, from here now, we can now say that our sin theta is equal to line BC over 0.1. Cross multiplying gives 0.1 sin theta is equal to line BC. So that means this line BC is equal to 0.1 sin theta. So to find line OC, OC is adjacent. So to find adjacent, we need cos theta, which is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And the adjacent is line OC over hypotenuse, which is equal to 0.1. So from here, cos theta is equal to OC divided by 0.1. So let's cross multiply. Cross multiplication gives OC, line OC is equal to 0.1 cos theta. So this OC is the same thing as 0.1 cos theta. So to write the perimeter of this rectangle, we know that the length OC is the half of DC, and OC is the same thing as 0.1 cos theta, 1 over 2 DC. So to find DC, we multiply both sides by 2. So this one gives 2 multiplied by 0.1 cos theta, then it's equal to 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 DC. So 2 cancel 2. So this line DC or CD is equal to 0.2 cos theta. So that means length is equal to 0.2 cos theta, which is CD or DC is the same thing as AB. So this is the length. They are the lengths. Now, breadth is equal to BC or CB. Like BC, which is the same thing as, so we wrote BC there, so don't let me confuse you, is equal to 0.1 sin theta. So that is the breadth. So we have gotten length and breadth. So for perimeter, which is 2 into bracket L plus B, will now be equal to 2 into brackets 0.2 cos theta, then plus 0.1 sin theta. Back to the question. Find also the values of R correct to 2 decimal places and beta correct to the nearest degree for which the perimeter is R cos theta minus beta. So we have known our theta and perimeter to be equal to 0.4 cos theta plus 0.2 sin theta. But according to this question, they said that the perimeter is the same thing as r cos theta minus beta. So we can now say that this perimeter is the same thing as r cos theta minus beta. Now, let's focus on the right hand side, which is r cos theta minus beta. So, by addition formula, this cos theta minus beta is the same thing as cos theta cos beta plus sin theta sin beta. So let's put r back. So r cos theta minus beta will now be equal to r into brackets cos theta cos beta plus sin theta sin beta. So let's expand. We have r cos theta minus beta to be equal to r cos theta cos beta plus r sin theta sin beta. Now, so let's go let's call this one equation asterisk. So 0.4 cos theta plus 0.2 sin theta, let's equate them together. So we have r cos theta cos beta plus r sin theta sin beta. Now from here we can see that they are equivalent to each other. So from here we can say that 0.4 cos theta is equivalent to or is equal to r cos theta cos beta, and also 0.2 sin theta is the same thing as r sin theta sin beta. So call this one equation 1. Do you have any one before? So we call this one equation 2. So from here, cos theta, we cancel cos theta here, sin theta, we cancel sin theta. So 0.4 is equal to r cos beta. So equation 3. 0.2 is equal to r sin beta. So call this one equation 4. So from equation 3, we can make r the subject, and from equation 4, we can make r the subject. So from equation 4, we can now say that r is equal to 0.4 divided by cos beta. So, and from equation 5, r will be equal to 0.2 over sin beta. So you can see that they have the same thing now. This is equation 3. Oh, sorry. This is equation 3, and here is equation 4. So this is equation 5 now, and here is equation 6. So since they are having the same r, we can equate the two equations together. That is equation 5 and equation 6. So we can say that 0.4 over cos beta is equal to 0.2 over sin beta. So from here, we can now say that we have 0.2 over 0.4 is equal to sin beta over cos beta. So please make sure you simplify that one. Or okay, what I did is that I cross multiplied and I simplified everything. So from here, 0.25 over 0.2 over 0.4 is 0.5. And sine beta over cos beta is equal to tan beta. So since sine beta over cos beta is equal to tan beta. So from here, to find beta, I'll take inverse of tan on both sides. So I have beta be equal to arctan 0.5. And beta gives me, if you press your calculator, it gives me 26.57 degrees. So approximately beta is equal to 27 degrees. So we have known the value of beta, so we can find the value of R. So beta is equal to 27 degrees, and we have to recall that we got our R to be equal to 0.4 divided by cos beta, and also R is still the same thing as 0.2 over sine beta. So here, let's substitute the value of beta. So R is equal to 0.4 over cos 27 degrees. So let's press calculator.
Okay.
R is equal to 0.44 now. So, but the question says that we have to take it to 2 decimal places. So R will be equal to 0.45 meters to 2 decimal places. So we have gotten the value of beta and we have gotten the value of R. Now, the greatest possible value of the perimeter. So you know that perimeter, which is 0.4 cos theta plus 0.2 sin theta, is the same thing as R then cos theta minus beta. Now, and our R is equal to 0.45 cos theta minus beta 27 degrees. Now, this R is the same thing as the maximum Y value. So it will be the greatest possible value of perimeter. So the greatest value of perimeter of this rectangle is 0.45 meters. So we have gotten everything. The perimeter of rectangle, which is 0.4 cos theta plus 0.2 sin theta. Beta is equal to 27 degrees. R is equal to 0.5 meter. R.45 meter. R is equal to 0.45 meter, and the greatest value of perimeter is equal to 0.5 meter. So till I see you in the next class. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.